Now I want to get into really what I want to do today, and we want to talk to the founder of Odoo. Because speaking of recession in Europe and European companies, here's a European company that I dare say, maybe if you look at the tech companies in Europe, maybe you call Odoo one of the Magnificent Seven. What I do know is what Odoo is doing, and there's Fabien standing out in front of the logo, out in front of their office. His story is truly amazing and really wonderful. And so I'd like to introduce here the CEO and founder of Odoo, Fabien Pinckaers. Hey Fabien, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
I am doing great. You know, I don't know if you saw, but 2 years ago, I did the case study on Odoo. I do these 15-minute case studies on companies, and we like to play a clip from that because I think you're going to like it, because I tip the hat to something that you've put on your website that I wish more entrepreneurs would. Can you pop that? We have a little timestamp. Here we go.
Ready for computer audio, and I'm playing.
It's been 16 years of hard work, sweat, and toil getting there. And go to the website and read the little diary that was put together by Fabien himself. He takes you through the diary and the story of Odoo. It's a great read for those of you who are entrepreneurs, whether they're running a t-shirt company in Berlin or a technology company in California. It's a great read. And during part of it, he says, I almost ended up homeless thanks to some bad luck with the investor and some bad luck with the market. I already had the dog, so being homeless, I had the dog, so I was almost on my way. There's some of this that it's very tongue-in-cheek, but very funny. Go check it out. Which takes me... Yep.
Yeah, you were spot on. I really love this video. You were spot on. Great show.
Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate doing it. And so, what's up? What is new on Odoo, with Odoo right now? What announcements are you coming up with? Because you're on version, what, 14, 15, 16 by now?
Yeah, we are 16. We decreased our price actually a few months ago. And since that, we went from 1,700 new customers per month to 5,000 new customers per month.
Wow.
So now we grow close to 3 times faster. And we also did a new investment from General Atlantic recently of 150 million euro in Odoo.
That's fantastic. What is your total raise so far? When I did the case study, I think you were around...
So General Atlantic was a secondary, so it's not money for the company. We raised 10 million in total, which is basically nothing for a company which is valued at more than $4 billion now.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, I want to show the positioning chart. There's a great positioning chart here that I think you're familiar with. You use it, but let's look at that position. So tell people about why did you decide that this quadrant and this positioning versus Salesforce, versus NetSuite, versus the large players, why was it important to you that you felt a company was needed at the end of at high user-friendly and wide business scope?
So we have to choose our battle. We cannot win on every thing. So we knew that we couldn't win on marketing. The others have way bigger budget than us. But we choose to win on 2 things. One is usability, being very simple and efficient, so you can have any business apps in just a few clicks, and affordable. And the other one is to be complete, to manage all the business needs of a traditional company. You need a website, you need an accounting software, inventory management. We have all these apps accessible in one click. And we decided to focus only on these 2 things, not on verticals, not on marketing, not on other things. We want to cover all the business needs of companies and make it super simple and affordable. And basically, there is nobody in this market. You have the traditional ERP with tons of features, but they are very expensive and complex to use. On the other hand, you have the single players like MailChimp to send email, or Trello, or they do one thing, they do it well, but they only do one thing. And we are the first one to bring both value together.
It was wonderful. Can you show the chart that shows all the sub-functions and everything that are offered by Odoo? So take a look at this, folks. This is what Odoo does. They start with sales CRM, a typical CRM, sales, and also managing subscriptions. They have an Amazon connector pack that's part of that. And then the regular finance, accounting, invoicing, and things like that. And then moving over to company website as well as inventory and MRP, because finance connects to inventory and MRP, and then of course HR, marketing, productivity, and other services such as timesheets and things like that. So they have built this so a small business can start building their website and then also build the back-end ERP. So it's your customer face in terms of website builder with e-commerce on it, if that's where you're selling, including live chat, customer service, and then building all the ERP as well as the CRM. Frequently, companies have to buy the ERP, which is basically like a NetSuite or a QuickBooks Plus, so that all those things can be used by finance, operations, and things. And then on the other side, you buy a CRM for your salespeople, so you can keep track of your customers, and you can have libraries of history, CRM, of your salespeople talking to your customers. So if the salesperson leaves, you have the diary and everything they've done. And then finally, you usually have a website vendor and an e-commerce partner. People like to plug in Shopify and things like that. What Odoo said is, let's put it together on one roof and let's give you a single point to come connect with to build everything that your small business or mid-sized business would need. And so, Fabien, what would you add to that? I want to make sure that I have presented it correctly.
You're right. It's one of the two values we have is to be complete, to cover all the business needs of a company. The other side is all these applications are available for $25 per user per month for all applications. So not just one. For $25, you get all the applications. And that's the key success factor of Odoo is at the same time you have all these features and we make them very, very affordable.
That's wonderful. So what is brand new right now? What have you recently added to the Odoo stack?
We have added Odoo Knowledge, which is a clone of Notion, knowledge management system. Basically, we copied all the feature, but now we have the value of being fully integrated with the rest. So you have a knowledge management system linked to your CRM or to your website and things like that. And now we are improving our manufacturing execution system. So it's the tablet you have in the shop floor for manufacturing companies, where you can manage all the operations of the different machines. These are the two latest additions.